Hey, grown folks, Donna Smith. We here again to talk about some grown folk stuff on the weekend. Good to see you guys. Yes, let's talk about. I get really deep into my relationship thing because it's like, what's happening? I mean, we all have one, or we all have had one. Okay, and it's real life. When you become grown, you learn, you live, and you love to share. Because you never know who's going through what you're going through. So, what if you're in this scenario? You're dating someone, and you guys have been kicking it. Now, you have kids, small kids. And let's use the scenario this time. Let's say the man is the one who has the small kids that he's raising because he had a situation with the mother that's now living a lifestyle unfavorable. So he has taken custody of raising his children. He meets a woman. This woman, they start talking. They start discussing some things. So he decides, well, okay, I'm in a situation where I need some help with some things that I'm doing around here and for my kids and making sure that they get here and do that while I work and da da da. And are you down for helping a brother out? No strings attached. Let's just do this, and I'll make sure that you get compensated. Boom, boom, boom. She was in a bad situation, so she said, okay, yeah, that'll work. I'll go on and, help out, and, you kick me down and da-da-da. So then they get together and they start working that thing. It starts to be cool, no strings attached. You do you, I do me. You make sure the kids is cool, the house is straight, there's food. You make sure that, me and you may even do a little something, something sometime, and you just roll with it. And then all of a sudden, things start to feel right and fuzzy and nice, and you become this family unit. And now, this person is a lot younger than the man. Let's even say 20 years younger. So basically, he's an older man, younger woman. So she go on and she does these things to help, and it's all fuzzy and it's all right. And then all of a sudden, it's too much for her. I mean, even the little kids are even calling her mama. The attachment is deep, it's heavy. But it becomes too much for her because she's so young and she wants to still do her thing. So she gets out and she starts hanging out. And she starts hanging out with friends and not coming home sometime and this and that. And this person is in a situation to still allow that to happen because they need that woman's help. So they allow her to do what she do. They keep saying they gonna do what they do, but really they're not. And then they're in a situation up against the wall because now the kids are attached. They are in this emotional web with this person. The person cares about them, but they want their wings to flap out and do other things. And then they come back home and deal with home. Is it right, grown folks, for someone to go on in a situation like that? And because it's not only affecting the man that's dealing with this, because he's really really pissed at this whole scenario, it's affecting the kids too. And in the midst of this person being out there, he has no idea what they're into or what they're doing. Sometimes they come home at night, sometimes they come home in the morning. Is it right to continue to stay in something like that just because you need help? I mean, looking at it from a woman, and nowadays single mothers and they date, and a mother's perspective, where she deals with a man a lot of times because she needs help, and regardless of what the situation is, a lot of times the woman stays in this web for as long as she can, and then she bounces when she can. I mean, is it the same? Is it right? What would you do if someone had you up against the wall like that? I mean, would you deal with the situation because you needed help and that it was a win-win at the time for your kids? Or would you say, I'm going to have to just let go, let God, and wait until something is better presented to me? that's going to be good for the whole and want the same things that I want, going in the same directions I want, loving me the way I love them. Because that man is not doing anything but being there and being down. But because of the age difference, this person needs to flap their wings a little bit. Let me know what you're thinking. What would be your advice to someone that was dealing with a situation like that, stuck up against the wall, tangled in a web, unsure, lost, blinded, whatever the situation may be? What would you tell them? What would you do if that was your situation? We want to hear about it.